Welcome to Links 007 TV News Report, providing you with the best in local and international news updates. This is a place where you can get the most reliable and informative news information. Links 007 TV News Report. Welcome and thanks for joining us for the nightly news. Today is Monday, September 25th, 2023. These are the details making the headlines. Heavy rain suspended classes at schools in Portland. Classes at several schools in Portland were suspended on Monday after a heavy downpour of rain made roadways impassable. Teachfield High School, Norwich Primary, Port Antonio Primary, Portland High, Port Antonio High, and some other schools were affected. The downpour of rainfall started shortly after 11 p.m. on Sunday night and continued for the better part of 8 hours, causing damages to at least 2 houses. The main thoroughfare in the vicinity of Coronation Bakery was inundated, forcing motorists and pedestrians to use a secondary roadway known as Back Road in the vicinity of Boundbrook Primary School to get in and out of Port Antonio.
We are here, my East Portland family. As you all must have heard by now, we have been having rain since last night and we have had landslide and a lot of blockages across the constituency. Right now, we are here at Dolphin Bay. If you see, you can see the castle there. We have a massive landslide. And so I am urging caution when you are traveling along this way, because one lane traffic and it's at the corner. So I am urging caution so that nothing else happens. So please, across this constituency today, and the rain is now coming down again, please, I'm urging caution. Keep yourself safe so that we can get through the system that is passing over us. Wait, you go so. Yeah, stay.
56.
We have contacted the relevant authorities, but they are saying right now, because
No, good on it, driver.
if you see 2 houses are compromised, so they can't move the debris just yet. So I'm urging caution and patience today.
You know, driver.
Alright, your side now. Hold it to this side there, here. Hold it to the side, here. Hold it to the side. It's not pretty. It's not pretty today. If you don't have to be on the road, I'm begging you, do not come out on the road. It is not a pretty day in my school. Boy! I know the rain coming. I won't go on there for now.
Come, driver. That's great.
boat now.
Teams from the National Work Agency, the NAA, are now responding to incidents in St. Catherine, St. Mary, and Portland following the heavy rainfall across section of Jamaica. There are also unofficial reports of flooding in other areas across the island. The National Work Agency is advising members of the public to exercise extreme caution and avoid flooded roadways as they might pose extreme risk and grave danger. Continuing the news. 3 shot, 2 fatally in Grand Spence, St. Andrew. Just a day after the killing of a man who is said to be the brother of popular dancehall entertainer Joshi in Grand Spence, St. Andrew, 3 persons have been shot, 2 fatally in the same community. On Sunday, 3 men were shot at a construction site in Shortwood Lane in the area around 3:10 p.m. Preliminary information is that the victims were working on a site when man and foot armed with handguns opened fire, hitting all 3 males. 2 died on the spot while 1 was taken to hospital for treatment. The attackers escaped in a waiting motor car, which the police in response to the attack later spotted in the Richmond Park area of St. Andrew where a shootout ensued. The car that was being pursued ended up crashing and was abandoned by its occupants, who made good their escape, leaving a firearm behind. Just a day before, on Saturday morning, the brother of popular dancehall entertainer Joshi was shot and killed by a gunman, also in a surprise attack. Reports are that the entertainer's brother was at home when a group of armed men went to the location. Sources from the area reported that minutes later, explosions were heard and the police were called to the scene, and the body of the victim was found. The incident followed another shooting incident in July of this year, when a motor vehicle in which the dancehall entertainer Joshua was reportedly traveling was attacked by armed men on Compton Spring Road, also in St. Andrew. 6 males, all reportedly of the entertainer's entourage, were shot and injured in the incident, but the entertainer escaped injury. Joshi has been in the news outside of the music since his name emerged in relation to an ongoing murder investigation. In June, the police expressed an interest in speaking to the Bond Fighter DJ, as they believe that he could help with an ongoing investigation into the death of a 45-year-old businessman who goes by the name Omar Romy Wright in Grand Spence on July the 7th of this year. In response, Joshi turned himself into the Compton Spring Police in the company of his attorney, Peter Champagne and Richard Lynch. He was questioned by investigators and released by the police in relation to the June 7 murder. Continuing the news. Woman allegedly caught red-handed with items stolen from church. 37-year-old Khadijah Swaby, a domestic helper of Belmont Road, Kingston 2, has been charged following an incident on Windward Road, Kingston 2 on Friday, September 22. Reports from the police are that at around 2:40 p.m., a pastor security locked up the church and left the premises. The following day at about 3:40 a.m., he was alerted by his security system that the church was being broken into. A report was made to the police, and upon their arrival, Swaby was reportedly caught with a number of items that were being stolen, while an accomplice made good his escape. Swaby was charged on Sunday, September 24th, and is awaiting a court date. Continuing the news. Popular social media personality L.A. Lewis to be charged with dangerous driving. Controversial entertainer L.A. Lewis will be charged with dangerous driving. Information reaching Links 007 TV News from a credible source within the Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF is that L.A. Lewis disregarded a summons to appear in the Corporate Area Traffic Court on February 6, 2023 for disobeying a one-way sign on January 4th. He was taken into custody on Monday morning.
See that people, pay a truck you're going to see now. Tell them not to say you're going to pay a truck, but by 7 o'clock you're not seeing the truck too tough. By 7 o'clock, you ain't gonna see no truck too much. See that? Truck again. As far as I can see a truck, you're gonna see. Because we study it, you know. See the people? Good father. But some of the people go ungrateful still. See the people? Far as I can say, I pay a green plate yesterday, pay a green plate. 5 o'clock, 4:30 in the morning, green plate you go see, and you go see pay a chuck. See that green plate and chuck? Green plate and chuck. See it here? Chuck a carry people goods. Servo! Green plate again people, see that? Green plate and chuck you go see people. You understand? And then you go see Wally.
According to the Road Traffic Act, careless driving where no collision occurs carries a fine of $11,000. This isn't L.A. Lewis' first run-in with the law where traffic matters are concerned. Back in May, he was picked up by members of the JCF Public Safety and Security Enforcement Branch at the Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston for a toll evasion after breaking through the toll in St. Catherine. This has been Links 007 TV Nightly News. Thanks for watching.